really nice. Check it out. Please watch. Stay tuned.
Yo, what's up? Episode 6 here. We're going to be working today on a dining table. So, going through here, getting some pieces here cut down for, say, the frame. And yeah, we'll get right after it, squaring off this edge. And then we're going to take them over to the joiner, take and square that edge up. And then going on to cut the width. This was fun. I enjoyed this little edit. So as I'm assembling here, you'll see this is actually going to be the frame for the leg. I'm using biscuits, and I'll get a little creative here with the clamping, but biscuits and glue, no fasteners. So the design here for the stools are pretty simple. These outer edges are actually cut in parallel. So at a 10-degree miter, you cut basically one side of the board, flip it over, hit the other side, and then that board there stands up on the bottom. So after you make that second cut of that board, you can see this bottom here is not cut in parallel. So you make the cut, flip the board over, keep the same side against the fence, make your second cut, and then yeah, put that down. Now I do like just kind of how these 2x6s have a natural finish, or that curved edge. So without much effort, you take and bump that up. You can put dowels, glue it up, do what you want to it. But yeah, you take that, put the other side on then, and just like that. There's some glue, dowels, and you got yourself a nice little frame. Now across the top, you'll see that's essentially where you'd put your seat. And then across the bottom, I usually do a half lap and add a piece of support there across the way. Yeah, pretty easy, nice little bench. So now I'm done being childish. I have to clip all those pieces up, but here you can see I'm going and doing the half lap. So with the saw stop set, making multiple passes here, and then over off the side I'm taking a chisel and knocking those down. So getting those bottoms done up, and then we'll get the glue up going here. So I got all those bottoms done for the bench. Now I'm onto the frame. So I'm taking my square at a straight edge and marking out if anything needs trimmed. So over on the table saw, run the blade up, knocking them true, and then on to putting the bases on. All right, got some bottoms. Got some more bottom. We have this done up, and that's gonna pop right on in there. Just wait. Boom. What'd I tell you? Pretty sweet, right? I've done this paper issue before, but obviously a little bit different size table, a little bit size different bottom, what have you. So I ended up cutting 45s in parallel, and I used a scrap piece of ply that I had lying around just to get the measurement. So now that I have this, I'm gonna go and cut it out of some 3/4 stock and yeah, put it up in here. So that's the idea. Plenty good, yeah. Now I'm cutting out these 1x6s that I'm going to do a glue up for the bench tops. So I'm going to take these, get them all cut out, and take it over to the joiner and run them over, clean up the edges, and then I'm going to take them over to the bench, do a glue up, throw clamps on them, and yeah, clean them up when they're done. We all have that one task we dread throughout the build. And yeah, here it is. Hate painting. Thank goodness got that all painted. It's the least favorite part of the job, my perception. So now I'm on to squaring up the tabletop. Then we'll go right on into the glue up and start building out this beauty. The top all glued up. I joined it out, all the edges and under clamps. There it is. Now in this instance, I'm using dowels. So I'm using some 3/8 dowels for the joining of this breadboard. Now going around the way here with a strap, gonna put some pressure on this and let that glue dry. Sanding. So this is gorgeous. I'm excited for the family that's gonna be picking this up, but also dog crate, dusty as shit, huge mess. Kind of in the home stretch, applying the finish. Now that dog crate you just saw in the last frame is actually a video I'm making currently too, so stick around for that one. Now I got the frames for the bottom all done, so I'm actually putting the benches together here. So as I finish these stools up, that's gonna be about it. Here in this frame, I'm gonna be applying the poly, putting a satin finish on it. I like that. It's not too bright, not too shiny, but it still has a nice luster. What's really cool, guys, and what I enjoy as a woodworker is you build out these pieces. They serve families, you know, you make memories with them. In the case of a table, maybe more so than some, but take the time, go out there, find a project, build something, make a memory. Follow along, guys, subscribe. Thanks.